Hey everybody, I'm Crow. Welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. You needed a 3 intelligence, not 5. We got 3.
So, if you figure,
And now... the Dragon Rider's Halberd, if I remember right, is actually pretty good. It starts off baseline. It's got C-scaling and 3 different things, which is pretty neat. 100 physical, 90 magic. It's a pretty good weapon. Twin Blades also do magic damage on top of physical. Also a pretty good weapon. Dragon Rider Bow, also a good weapon. I imagine this is a decent shield. But what we're getting is the Dragon Rider Bow. Not too expensive. We lack the strength requirement, but I don't think that matters. Because you have to two-hand a bow in order to use a bow. So we get the extra 50% bonus, so we could actually use it. I don't... Oh, 257. Yeah, it actually is quite a bit better, because this is basically a composite bow, so we would only be able to shoot it twice instead of 3 times. I think it also fires slower, but it does some massive damage. So usually what I do is I enchant this to do magic damage, so that I super capitalize on doing magic damage. And then if a boss is weak to magic, this is the bow we used against him. Or at least particularly weak, more so than other things. Which doesn't happen too terribly often, but we do now at least have the option via that bow. No? Oh, there he is. No? There. Kept missing. Smooth and silky stone. Those guys are hidden all over the place. The petrified dragon bone is more important. And the Bastille key is the one that opened this, so I do believe that because we beat the Ruined Sentinels, not really much of a reason for us to fight the gargoyles. Which we will do later for the sake of beating all the bosses. I just don't want to do it now. Life gem times 8. I don't think they're going to blow me up from behind. Another thing that they did was really nice. There's only one person up here, and I don't think they notice you if you're at the bonfire. Got him. Before, I think there was 4 people up there. There was at least 3. And if you died and you had to go to the bathroom or just left or whatever, for whatever reason, if you just sat at that bonfire, they would eventually turn and kill you. So you couldn't just sit at this bonfire unless you killed them enough times that they stopped spawning. And there was 3 or 4 of them, so you just have to kill them all, sit down, get back up, kill them all, and just keep doing that. Now that there's only 1 of them, it's not that much of a problem. Gargoyles reminding you that they exist again. Coming for it. There's next to no reason to light this, other than I like lighting this. You can actually light all the things all the way down if you don't have a flame butterfly, which we do have, so there's not really a reason for us to do that. I just like it. Let's see, does he notice me? It doesn't look like it. If you move it all, though, or maybe if you're on the other side of the bonfire or something, I don't know. There shouldn't be anything up here. Hop down for reasons of cat ring, no damage taken. You can see the enemy around this corner. Your head, it's peeking out. That was a lot of damage. And I think there's 3 in here? Maybe only 2? See, if you're locked on, them bending over is a good thing, because you end up shooting them in the head then, because it normally locks onto their body. When you're free aiming, it means they duck under your shots. Yeah! 73 damage. Human effigy. I think that there's still going to be a room we won't be able to get into, though. Yay, somewhat ragdolly. That's the only thing that this game super needed was the ragdoll physics. When it was gone, my heart went with it. Lacerating knives. Good, 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 good. Now we send this back up. Oh, that's right! There's a Flexile Sentry here now. Also good for poison arrows. And this guy does not fit up here. If he did, it would be even easier, because when those abomination things were down here, the shell malformed whatever things, you could basically just send the elevator up, and then keep hitting them and stand on the other side of the hole. And if you got a little bit closer towards them, they'd do their spin attack to try and hit you, because they have to curl up to do that. And they just fall into the elevator hole and die. I think there used to be multiple down here, too. Actually pretty convenient. We're almost out of fire arrows. Ornifex is the one who sells them. So until we get to Brightstone Cove Saldora, not really going to be getting too many more, I don't think. Could you maybe die? I appreciate you actually sticking around. Man, I feel like I do so much more damage than the last time I tried this. I mean, it's probably because plus 6 weapon and we're using the iron arrows, but it's still really nice. I would like to get our strength to 20 so that we can properly wield Dragon Rider things, which will effectively put our strength to 30. Soul of a Nameless Soldier. Other wall? I'm relying on quick attacks and having the most stamina, so we're not really going to make too much immediate use of the Dragon Rider bow. Northern Ritual Band and Bleedstone. I don't remember what that does, but it's something castery. Increases spell uses, but reduces HP. We don't have a mana bar, so this one still uses the number of spell uses. Yeah, actually I remember that now. They unfortunately nerfed Soul Spear. Or Crystal Soul Spear, too. Like, when you got high enough level, it started taking up 2 slots instead of 1 for some reason. Basically making it dumb. Don't really know why they did that. Nothing in here. Can I open this? Use the Bastille key. Sell sword, Lewitt. So there were other summons that you could get. I don't think we'll be able to open this door that's down here on the left. Try attacking and then stay calm. Give me smooth and silky. Or no, it was this one. Oh, okay. Fire Seed. Not very useful. Hi, Hate Knight. Are you gonna try and kill me now? They're quick. And going the wrong way. I tried complimenting you and then you look like a buffoon. You dead. Hate Spear. There are more people in the rooms below us. And we don't have to kill them. Do I have life stones? Yeah, I have life gems. I don't know why I keep wanting to call them life stones. There's the life stones. You coming? I kind of want to open this just for the sake of having opened it. Well, we can at least clear this out partially. There you are. There is something sitting in one of these rooms. If you run for the lever, they all come out, is the thing. Okay, I guess there was really only one in here, otherwise he would have jumped out and tried to murder me. And I think they're coming. No? Am I really going to get to do this room by room? Well then. Oh, I saw that spirit in, Nobody in this one? I thought I remember that thing screaming really loud for some reason. Oh, that was Dark Souls 3. Well, we opened absolutely everything. And there really weren't more. I used to love lighting all these things, just for the sake of having them lit. I still love that, but using a bow. The people that were at the top of each of these are now gone too. Or was that only in New Game Plus? It was probably in Plus. Radiant Life Gem. The thing that I'm most concerned about. This fight sucks on New Game Plus with the Pyromancers. Will you open? You will. Frickin' sweet. Alright, and this isn't going to be as bad as I thought it was going to be. That seems more fitting, that they would have it instead of the others. Or the Ruined Sentinels would have it instead of the Gargoyles. I should be more specific when I words. Smooth and Silky Stone. So you light this. And you run over yonder. Where you then light this. And that goes all the way back in. And makes the fight a lot easier. We really didn't have to kill much of anything to get here. That's pretty sweet. I don't know how this is gonna go. I can't imagine too super terribly bad. So I'm gonna put that on there just in case. By herself, It controls her mind. Sunlight Maggot thing. It's just like from that other Dark Souls. And then she puts out the lights, but it doesn't matter because we put the lights back on. If the lights are out, you can't lock onto her, really. Because your lock-on range is super tiny. That's basically the whole difficulty behind it. And I roll out of the way when you jump. Ow. Okay, I guess I'll heal. No! Stay out of the dark! You will fight me here. At least we do a sizable chunk to her when we hit. I'll roll through you! Through! Again, it's just another one of them things. If we hadn't fought the Ruined Sentinels, this would be awful garbage. But we did. Okay, I should have rolled. I was like, what? Her sword's super tiny. How could it possibly hit me? And then it was like, oh, hi. I heard you like ultra great swords. I was like, well, yes, I do. However, in my hands, not yours. They led me. Did we ever get 40 adaptability? I think I stopped at 37. I completely forgot about that. That's the reason for all of my deaths. It's because I didn't max it. I really don't think it would have made much of I don't think it'll make much of a difference, honestly. Well, I guess we didn't need the life gems. Soul of the Lost Sinner. Oh, the chest gone. Oh, no. Did they move it, or was this always on the left? Fragrant branch of yore, Elizabeth Mushroom. I don't know if this happens on the first time, but the first time that it did happen, it ended up scaring the shit out of me. I'm going to use both of these. And I'm going to use this. And I'm going to use this. Because I have no interest in these things. Explosion? Nope, okay, so I guess it's not until, like, the final one. A primal bonfire was rekindled. 3 to go. Also, just a little fun fact. Pretty much every boss is skippable, except for the ones out to, basically what I'm trying to say is, that door, the King's Door, whatever, that opens once you beat all 4 of these Lord people, like the 4 Lord Souls, it's beat the 4 bosses, or have 1,000,000 soul memory. So if you've grind out 1,000,000 souls, you don't have to fight any of the bosses, I don't think. Since you can just skip straight to the castle. Drang Lake. So just an option. Sometimes I've done that before. Just kill, like, because if you go to the Old Iron King, and you kill him and then Bonfire Ascetic can kill him again, it's set up there so that I think you can get a Bonfire Ascetic every time you do that. So you can grind him for pretty much forever. Or no, he wasn't the one that did that. That was the giant memory. That one's the best place. But anywho, regardless, I'm gonna upgrade and whatnot. We beat our first Lord Soul person. Thank you guys very much for watching. I hope you liked it. Later, everybody.